Hi, this is Mike Green with TransAct's 2-minute warning for the week of September 11th. In this week's 2-minute warning, we have an extremely important question for you. Will the iceberg of ignorance sink your supply chain? In 1989, a consultant, Sidney Yoshida, conducted a study. Out of that study came a very startling revelation. Yoshida concluded that 100% of the line workers were aware of the problems your company was having. But as you moved up the spectrum of the organization, he found that 74% of the supervisors were aware of the problem, only 9% of the middle managers were aware of the problem, but here's what shocked everybody. Only 4% of the people at the very top echelons of their organizations were aware of the problems that their frontline workers saw each and every day. He coined this syndrome the iceberg of ignorance. Now, where are we going with this? Well, over the past several months, we've been talking about headline moving events, the things that are at the top for everyone can see. Things like the potential for a strike with the railroads, or a potential strike at UPS, the shutdown of Yellow, or the T-Force and ABF negotiations with the Teamsters, or the ILWU negotiations at the ports. All of this stuff has been bandied about in the newspaper and would be the kind of things that you could get your team together and say, okay, how are we going to react? But what about those things below the surface? Things like what's going on at the Panama Canal, where the water levels are exceptionally low, causing a diversion of traffic, as well as causing a lot of the vessels that are waiting to get through the container to offload a portion of their freight so they can meet the drafting requirements that they need to have to get through the canal. What about what's happened with the sudden increase in the spike of fuel, and with the Saudi announcement that they're going to cut back production even further, possibly by 1 million barrels through the end of the year? That will have an impact on your transportation and supply chain issues. We could go on and on. Will there be a UAW automotive strike coming up this week? We'll learn more. And there are a ton of other things, but here's the good news. One of the reasons we love our freight audit and payment system and the capabilities that we deliver to our customers is we provide you with the data that can identify the potential risk, the data that can help you understand the options to address those risks, and the data will give you a clear path of what your future could look like. Now, if you're interested in learning more about that freight audit and payment data and how we can help you address the iceberg of ignorance issue, simply send me an email or give us a call. It's extremely important and it's extremely helpful. We make all of this information available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you, we are on your team. We are here to help, and we are passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.